something heavy on my chest. As there always is, you'll soon find out. And this thing wanted me to express it here, so here goes. At the end of each week, I sit myself down and inspect all my feelings so none is left unfelt. And I can usually name them, whether it's hurt, gratitude, joy, or whatever. But this week, I had a really hard time finding the word, so I had to sit in this feeling to find out. The word is restoration. I feel restored. Earlier this week, I spent an afternoon with two friends. One who was my very first friend in grade 1, and we were attached at the hip all the way to matric. But as life happens, we grew apart. The other, a new friend. One who happens to have been my bestie's friend in grade 10, which I didn't quite understand, so I added her on Facebook to keep an eye on them. You can watch my vlog about this date next week to find out the rest. But the point is, I spent the afternoon and unwittingly the evening just existing around them. I felt safe. I felt loved, welcome, wanted, heard, happy. This outing came 2 days after someone I was very close with randomly checked out. Like, out of nowhere blocked me and dipped. Which I guess as someone who's ghosted a couple of times, I understand. But it left me feeling very hurt, confused, and incredibly panicked. A feeling I experienced more than a year ago when a former friend decided to dip. At least they texted why before blocking me. Yo, I was sick. Guys, I just came from the doctor and this man doesn't take me seriously. He's like, nah, baby girl, I think you just had a panic attack. And in my head, I'm like, over what? Like, I haven't checked my bank balance today, so it can't be a panic attack. So he's like, no, I think you're just a bit stressed. Do you want some time off? Do you need a sick note for tomorrow or today or whatever? I'm like, admit, where is my drip? Where is my hospital gown? Admit me. What? I'm dying. So yesterday at around 11, Zangsuga, it hit and I felt very dizzy, and I was like, hey, maybe it's because I haven't eaten or whatever. Let me just quickly finish this task I'm doing and then I'll go make something to eat. So as I'm sitting there trying to finish this task, I start seeing, that thing when you rub your starts. So I got very scared and I took a shower because I was like, maybe I need like steam or whatever, guys. I didn't know what the fuck was going on. So I took a shower and I had something to eat. So I went to get something to eat because I was like, okay, maybe that's going to take away like the lightheadedness and this pure-esque symptoms. But I have something to eat, cool. I feel better in terms of like being and the eye thing, right? My sight is restored. And as I sit at my desk trying to get back to work, I feel the most painful headache in my life. Like, it was a throbbing headache. When you have a headache but it's in your eye, like it's here but it's in your eye. So I have that headache and I touch my temple and it's throbbing. I have the most intense headache of my life, right? So as I'm trying to balance myself and deal with that, I feel the left side of my face goes numb. When you've been sitting in a certain... So I feel that on the left side of my face, and it's going down my left arm and my left hand as well. And it's difficult for me to move the hand. And at that moment, I was like, I'm dying. I'm dying. This is how my story ends. This is how I die. I was sitting at my desk and I died. And that's when I called the doctor's office and I got into bed and I just started documenting my final moments on earth. And then, you guys know what happened after that. I went to the doctor. And sometimes losing people you love in that way feels like death. You're numbed by the pain of someone you love deciding they no longer want to be in your life. And in a fit of panic, trying your hardest to hold on to them, showing them how wrong they are, all while fighting back tears. It feels like a gaping crater in your chest that nothing can close. I looked through my gallery today and I realized that firstly, I've got a great ass. But on a more serious note, I realized that my heart is full. Joy and love have been restored to my life. I've realized that I need to stop trying to make sense of things that I need to make peace with. Because sometimes it doesn't make sense how love stops trying for you, but you have to find a way to be okay. This week felt like a line from one of my favorite Disney movies, Twitches. It says, "Love is infinite. You can always make more when you need it." So just because you've lost someone you love, do not despair. There'll always be more love to give and receive. And it doesn't mean you'll replace what you lost. It just means that you will love again and it'll be glorious. God always restores. As usual, life is still so beautiful, so always be open to letting love in again.